has written is the boom bust cycle in Spain has been particularly bad the past few years.
Yeah. So that was my example sentence. So if you could write a sentence of your own using
Okay,
one of these words.
okay.
And it doesn't have to be perfect either. Hmm. Nice, David Crespo. And so David Rodriguez and Heidi, are you guys writing your sentences? Have you?
Yeah, I am typing.
Okay. Heidi, what about you? You almost there? Okay. Let's have David Rodriguez. Or David Crespo, can you read your sentence?
There was a bubble too in Spain affecting the building market.
Okay. Nice. Really good sentence. There's a bubble too in Spain affecting the big. Um. Yeah, I think that would work. Two is pretty unnecessary, so we don't. So there's a bubble. There was also a bubble in Spain. You could say also. I think that wouldn't be the same meaning, and it just sound a little bit smoother. So David Crespo, can you read that sentence one more time?
There was also a bubble in Spain affecting the building market.
Yeah. And another way you could say it is that affected. There's also a bubble in Spain that affected the building market. Both are correct, so you could use the gerund as well. David Rodriguez, can you read your sentence?
Sure. Yesterday, the stock market collapsed for the news about the accident of Malaysia Airlines.
Okay, good. We need to change collapse, and we need to change this preposition. So we wouldn't say for.
Yesterday, collapsed because
Yeah. And because there's a preposition after that.
after because
Yeah. Because.
Of
Yeah.
because of yeah.
Due to. Because of. Yeah. Due to works too. Due to. Because of. And I think you did say collapsed, which would be correct.
Mm-hmm.
Collapsed because of or due to news about the accident of Malaysia Airlines. And this is good. How would we make this? How would we change it around a little bit? So it's grammatically correct as it is. What's another way of saying it? So instead of saying the accident of Malaysia Airlines.
Yeah, I was thinking that I couldn't uh, say in another way about the Malaysia Airlines accidents.
Yeah, the Malaysia Airlines accident. Can you repeat accident?
Accident.
Yeah, accident. Good. Really nice job. And Heidi. Nice. Good sentence. Heidi, can you read? Well, let's get it on the board first. Hold on one second. And yeah, Heidi, can you read your sentence?
In England, house prices, are going expensive more and more because of bubble economy. So young people have already given up to buy own property.
Okay, good. So there's a couple small things. House prices are going. We would change going to a verb with a be. What verb could we use here? So it's a verb that starts with a be.
being
Close, not quite. Okay, so it's becoming. So house prices are becoming, and then we change the place of expensive and more. So we'd say are becoming more and more expensive because of, and then we'd add an article. What article would we add?
The
Yeah, you could say the bubble economy. You could also say a bubble economy. I think the is the best because of the bubble economy. So young people have already given up. We'd use the gerund here. We wouldn't use the infinitive, but we'd use the gerund.
buying.
Yeah, perfect. Have given up. We might even say given up on buying. You could use a preposition too. So given up on buying. And then a possessive pronoun. What possessive pronoun could we use?
There.
Yeah, yeah, there. Properties. Yeah, and so let's write it there. So, Heidi, can you repeat that whole sentence with the corrections?
In England, house prices are becoming more and more expensive because of the bubble economy. So young people have already given up on buying their own properties.
Perfect. Really good job. Nice corrections too, but really great pronunciation, Heidi. Okay, and any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, let's go on to the next page. Ooh, let's skip these. Let's have David. Can you read the question? David Crespo and David Rodriguez. Can you answer?
What is the comic portraying in terms of business? Why is it funny?
In this comic, there is a painter that is painting a picture from a beer, but he has a different perspective, and he see a bull, not a beer.
Mm-hmm. And he sees a bull and not a bear. For sure. So that's what's happening literally. Heidi, what do you think this means in terms of business and the stock market? What do you think this means?
Bear and bull. The word bear and bull. Bear is weak market, weak economy. Bull is
Yeah.
good economy. So even though it's bear economy, but the artist is drawing the picture like blue economy.
Okay. So good.
So it's kind of cheating.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of cheating. So do you think the painter is supposed to represent somebody or something?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe like a financial advisor or a news agency or something like that?
Mm. Even companies.
Yeah, or even companies for sure.
The CEO, the people in the company know about their economic situation. It's getting worse, but they want to sell their stocks more expensive price, so they cheat the people.
Exactly. So because they own the stocks, they want to sell them at higher prices. So they kind of try to trick people and say it's a bull market instead of a bear market. Does that make sense, David Crespo?
Yes, it makes sense, although it is quite a peculiar understanding of that, right? I mean, well, I mean, it is difficult to say what is going on in terms of business. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so just some like really common things that we have. Bull market is a market in which share prices are rising and encourages buying. And a bear market is a market where prices are falling. And so those are just really common expressions.
Okay, so then now it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, okay, good. And what about you, David? David Rodriguez, does that make sense? Does this make sense to you?
The, yeah, because there is also a different opinion about what is going to happen in the future in the market. For that reason, some people are going to buy stocks from a company, and others are going to sell the same stocks from the same company. And yeah, that is how works
Yeah,
the market, you know?
for
Yeah,
sure. People kind of bet on it, and nobody really knows too well.
yeah, it's like a lottery.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, but good. And so, any questions on this page? Does anybody have any questions? Okay, let's go to the next page then. Let's read this, and let's start with David Crespo. Can you read the title and the first sentence?
Fill in the blanks. An economic something is a period of increased demand and production. The period of booming economic growth inevitably peaks.
Okay, sorry. Let's just read the first sentence.
Okay, sorry.
And can you choose one of these words to fill in the blank?
Economic, think maybe boom or boom
Okay.
bust.
An economic boom, for sure. And so, David Rodriguez, can you try the second sentence?
Uh, the period of booming economic drought inevitably peaks following which there is a stock market collapse,
Not quite.
slump,
It's close. I mean, that could work there. There's a better answer.
boom bust,
Not quite.
no? Okay. Booming,
No. So we're talking about a down.
that,
So the period of booming economic growth inevitably peaks. So it like llega a la cima. So it arrives at the top. It ends. And then following that, there is a or a downturn in the economy.
yeah, a collapse, no. Yeah, I said
Slump.
it's no, but okay,
Yeah, it's a
no.
slump.
No.
So a slump is just like a downturn. You can actually describe somebody as slumping if their shoulders are really low and they have bad posture. So, yeah, that'd be a slump. But in terms of the market, when the market slumps, it just goes down. It becomes weak. It becomes like a bear market. Does that make sense, David Rodriguez?
Yep, yep, thank you.
Okay. And Heidi, what about the next sentence?
Mhm. The pattern is known as the business cycle. And a good example of this cycle is called the boom bust cycle.
Yeah, good. And David Crespo, can you try the next sentence?
Uh, a a booming market is good for shareholders.
Okay, and keep going.
But when the economy slumps, it can be accompanied by a stock market collapse when the value of shares on the exchange falls significantly.
Good. Can you repeat exchange?
Exchange?
Yeah, exchange.
Exchange. And how do you pronounce accompanied?
Accompanied.
Accompanied, okay. Accompanied.
Yeah, accompanied. Okay, and yeah, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next page. And let's start with David Rodriguez. Can you read the title, the first headline, and ask Heidi the first question?
Yeah. City analysts describe emerging markets as bubble economies. Are these emerging markets a good long-term investment? Why or why not? Heidi?
Usually, investors' activities, they buy the stock when the stock is cheap, then it rises up, then it becomes more expensive. They sell the market the stocks. So the investors earn the gap of price. So booming economy is very good because it's always the price is rising up.
What about a bubble economy? Is a bubble economy a good market to invest in long
Yeah,
term?
economy. The investors should know this is a bubble economy. So at first they can earn the money, but it's going up and up. At that time they should be careful.
Okay. So at first they can earn money, but once it rises,
Really?
once it rises to
Rapidly.
once it rises rapidly,
Mm.
they should be careful.
Because there's the possibility drop down suddenly and rapidly.
Yeah, of rapidly going down, for sure. So maybe it wouldn't be a good long-term investment, but it'd be a good short-term investment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can you repeat that sentence one more time?
At first, they can earn the money, but once it rises rapidly, they should be careful because it has the possibility of rapidly going down.
Good. Nice job. Good answer. Um, and Heidi, can you read the next title and ask David Crespo the question?
We are on the edge of bear market in technology sales. Will technology shares be sold or bought in increased numbers? Why or why not?
Do you have to answer this question, right?
Yeah, or you could ask for help.
Yeah, I need help.
Okay. David Rodriguez, do you think you could help him at all?
Okay, I am going to try. Um, with technology, okay. With technology shares resort about increasing rate. Okay. If we are on the edge of a bear market in technology sales, I think the people that have shares in that company are going to sell the shares because now the price is not so down, but if the market becomes worse, the price is going down more and more, and they are going to lose more money. Yeah.
Right. More, and they are going to lose money. So they're going to sell shares in increased numbers.
For sure.
Okay,
Everyone, everyone is going to say.
exactly. Um, that's perfect. So we're on the edge of a bear market in tech sales. I think people who have shares in that company are going to sell the shares because now the price is not so low. But if the market becomes worse, the price will go down more and more, and they're going to lose money. This is great. Only a couple of small things. The future tense right here, the price will go down.
Yeah.
The shares are not so low. The shares are not so low. Um, that was really it. Really good grammar and good understanding, David. Um,
Okay, thank you, Joshua.
and you're welcome. David Crespo, does that make sense? Do you understand a little bit better?
Let me read it. So if we are on the edge of a bear market in tech sales,
Sorry, tech sales. It's like technology sales.
I think the people who have shares in that company are going to sell them because now the price is not so low. But if the market becomes worse, the price will go down more and more, and they are going to lose money.
Yeah. And so
Okay?
the edge is like the
Okay.
beginning, just before the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, good. And so let's have David Rodriguez. Can you read the next title? And
Mhm.
can you ask David Crespo the question?
Sure. Economic boom set to run for years. Uh, will the demand in the economy increase or decrease?
I mean, if there is a boom in the economy, then it is expected the economy goes up.
Hmm.
It increases. If if we are assuming there is a boom
Okay. Yeah.
in the economy,
Okay.
so
So how would you answer in a complete sentence?
if we are assuming there is a boom in the economy, then it is expected to. I mean, the economy is expected to goes up.
Yeah, the economy is expected to go up. For sure. Really good answer. Yeah, nice job. Any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, let's go to the next one. And let's go and try to this one. So let's have two volunteers. Can I have a volunteer to read the first roll?
Yeah, I am one.
Okay, go for it, David. Um, and who wants to read the second roll? So Heidi or David Rodriguez?
May I? So,
Yeah, go for it, David Rodriguez. Okay, and so David Crespo, can you read this one?
You are a stockbroker, someone who helps people buy and sell stocks. The stock market just crashed and you are on the phone with an angry client. Try to calm your client down so they don't take the money out of your firm.
Good. And David Rodriguez, can you try the next one?
you are an investor, the stock market collapsed, and you had no idea that it would. You are mad at your stockbroker and you are thinking about pulling your money out of the market.
Good. Okay, and so can you guys play this role?
Yeah, true. Hello.
Hi, hello.
Who's speaking?
This is David, your broker.
Ah, okay.
How are you?
Hello, David. How are you doing?
It's all right. It's all right. How are you?
Oh, I'm not very well, David, because I see today I saw in the news that the market is going to collapse, and I am in a worry because I think I am going to lose the money that I invest in your company.
Well, you don't have to worry about it because it is just a gossip. It is not going to crash. So you don't have to worry about it. I'm sure it is not going to crash. It's just a gossip. So there is other people um, trying to make us weak in that sense, but it is not going to crash. So just just it's all right.
Okay. Well, I mean, for you, what are the expectation? We are going to have a bull market in a soon future, in a near future, or there is going to be down and then go up.
Um, okay, but be aware that if you do that, you might lose your money. I would recommend you to stay with us because I know we are going to recover the situation. I mean, it is under control, so you don't have to worry about it. It is completely under control, so it's fine. So my suggestion is to stay with us because if you leave now, uh, it will be risky for you.
Ah, okay, okay. I expect a boom of the economy instead of a collapse. So maybe we can earn some money for us. I expect that. I hope.
Yeah. But
Sorry,
so
I didn't catch that. Could you say it again, please?
Uh, okay. Yeah, there is. My connection is like low. Okay. I expect that we are going to have a bull market in a near future. Uh, so maybe we can earn some money for us,
for ourselves.
yeah, for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
And
Sorry, Josh.
don't be sorry. That was good. You guys did a good job. David Crespo, you could say like, yeah, all you have to do is invest more money while the market's low, and then yeah,
We
when
have all
it's
this everything.
yeah. But you guys
Great.
both did a really good job with that. Unfortunately, we're just out of time. Do either of you have any last questions before we finish up?
Uh, no, that was okay. Thank you for the class.
Yeah, for sure. It was my pleasure. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.
Okay.
David Crespo, nice job on the first class.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank
Have
you.
have a good evening.
Goodbye.
You too. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.